Y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my June and July favorites. Finally, we have a favorites video going on. I know it's been a little bit, but we've been busy and now we're ready to jump back in. So I don't have a ton of favorites, but some of these things are new to my collection and some of them are old favorites that have just kind of popped back up and made an appearance for the summer. So we're going to get into it either way. So first of all, let me grab one of them. Okay, so let's talk about a few favorites for the summer, essentially. So what I've definitely been loving for summer, as you can tell by the lip that I'm wearing and the one I'm going to show you. I don't know why I didn't just put it on, but I have worn it in a recent video, so you've seen it before. And that is the Bare Minerals liquid lipstick and Juicy. It's the matte liquid lipstick and Juicy. And I like to pair it with the Bite Beauty lip pencil and 070. So I will do a quick swatcheroonie of both of them. It's a beautiful kind of melon, raspberry, watermelon-y kind of color. So those are it. Swatch right together. That's the Bite Beauty lip pencil and 070 and the Bare Minerals matte statement lip and Juicy. So I love both of those and they have been fun for pops of color on the lips throughout the summer. That's what I'm wearing today on my lips, if someone wants to ask, is a mix of Coral Crush and Kiss of Fire from Dose of Colors. I was playing with some different lip options and I had intended to wear one other one, but it actually, I can't seem to make it work and it will be in my unfavorites in a second. So moving right along, our next favorite, and let's see, how should we go? We'll just go in no particular order. So this is from Charlotte Tilbury. It is the Amber Haze for Brown Eyes Color Chameleon Pencil. This one here, you guys have seen me talk. I talked about this in my last video when I did the Beautylish collab review. And so that's it here. There we go. I just really like, well, number one, I love pencils, big chubby pencils for the eye, because they're just easy. They glide on. They tend to be the ones I like, at least, ones that set in place and don't really budge around. So I really like that. This color is just I really love the color. It's so bronzy and gold, but all the while not being so metallic on the lid. Like sometimes I like glitter and I like metallic on the lid, but some days I just want kind of a wash of something that's, you know, a little bit more neutral, easy for every day. And this is the perfect pencil. Like you can put it all across your lid, you know, take it, just paint it across real quick, blend it out in the crease with some bronzer, and then you're done. It's the simplest look ever. And for that, I really like it. I actually have it on today as well. And I have it on in combination with my next favorite. And that is, you all should not be surprised, but the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And it is just a beautiful array of colors. And I actually used it today in this eye look. And it's just such a good palette. I just love all the warm colors. And today I used a combination of this kind of burnt orange and this brown one. And then some of this kind of orange creamsicle, I think is what this is called, in the crease. This in my inner corner. The browns are great to smoke out the outer corner. It just turned out to be a really quick, easy look because all the colors you were looking for were right in here. So I absolutely love that guy. I know that it is currently out of stock, but I do believe it's going to be back in stock pretty soon. So if you are interested in still getting your hands on this palette, definitely follow Jaclyn Hill on her social medias. Her Snapchat in particular, she definitely always lets her followers and subscribers know when there's going to be a restock of the palette. But I will say, when I purchased mine, I purchased one more for a giveaway. So if we ever get to 1,000, then you may be the lucky winner of not only the Jaclyn Hill palette, but all the other goodies that I've been kind of compiling and saving for this giveaway. So there is that. So moving right along, we got a couple other things. So as far as eyes, since we are there, we might as well talk about the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Mascara. I talked about this in my most recent video. It was a part of the Beautylish kit, but this has definitely been a favorite of mine for a really, really long time. It gives a lot of volume, gives some length, it stays all day, it layers beautifully. It's just a great, great mascara. I love it. And along with that, this is the Marc Jacobs Matte Gel Highliner in the color Earthquake. This is what I have on my waterline and my tight line today. I absolutely love this pencil. It's brown. It's such a good color. It stays all day, and it's dark enough to show up on my waterline. I have had such a hard time finding a brown liner that actually shows up on my waterline that this is the winner. This is the winner right here. I absolutely love this pencil. And they do not budge. When I tell you, once they set, they set. So there's that. We do have a couple more things to kind of talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about concealers. So I have been avoiding testing out this concealer. I didn't think I needed it. I'd get no use out of it. And then finally one day I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll give it a shot. And that is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer from NARS. And I have the shade here in Amande, and I use it to spot conceal on my face. So I actually used it today over my foundation. Just went ahead and did a little spot concealing. And this is so good. The soft matte finish is beautiful for spot concealing. I have tried it under my eyes. I don't love it as much there. I got a sample of the color Chestnut, which is what I would use under my eye. I don't love it as much under my eye, but I will tell you for spot concealing on the face, it is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. It's not as heavy as Shape Tape, which is something I was interested in. Shape Tape just seems like a lot for every single day. So, you know, it just gives me pause. So I wanted something that was light enough for every day, but that would last throughout the day. And so I was willing to go ahead and try something different. And so this is Amande, the Soft Matte Complete Concealer by NARS, and I absolutely love, 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 love it. Speaking of NARS, I did not have to be talked into picking up this item, but I'm not surprised that I love it either. And these are the new liquid blushes from NARS. Now, I only have 2 of them. I always feel the need to shake them up. I only have 2. I have Dolce Vita and Torrid. Torrid I actually have on today. It is such a beautiful color. When you get it, it pumps out like so, and then you get a little bit on your hand, and I'll kind of blend it a little bit for you. So it's very pigmented, as you can see right there, but it shears out beautifully and looks really great on the cheeks. Now, I will say this was an interesting purchase for me, only because I haven't worn blush and I couldn't tell you how long. It's been at least a couple months. I just haven't been into it. I've been into bronzer and highlighter, and that's it, but not a whole lot of blush. So it took a product that was new and different and interesting, and by NARS, obviously, to kind of get me out of my blush funk, if you will. And so this has done the trick. So Torrid is beautiful. I like it because it just kind of brightens up the cheeks just a little bit and gives you a little color, a little bit of livelihood, makes you look a little more awake, I think. So who knew that I should have been back on blush forever ago? I didn't, but there we are. So let's see, what else do we have today? We just have a couple more items, and then we will get on out of here. The next item I have is a foundation. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. This is it here. I have the color Hazelnut. I have a couple colors actually, but this is in the color Hazelnut. It's a powder foundation, and I love this powder foundation. It is so great. What I do for every day, that's why I love it so much, because it's good for every day. I leave for work rather early in the morning, and so what I like to do, take my NARS Matte Complete Soft Matte Complete Concealer, conceal on my face where I need to. Then I do a little under eye concealer, set that with powder, and then I put this over my whole face with a big fluffy powder brush and just kind of blend it in and stamp it in and blend it in and stamp it in. It provides a really good coverage for a powder foundation. It lasts all day. The finish is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I have it in several colors because, well, two things. I love it. B, one, I think I got for free at Gen Beauty or something. And then Ulta had a sale where they were 50% off. So I just bought a few more colors. And so honestly, if I do Friends makeup, I tend to use this quite a bit. So this is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I'm in the shade Hazelnut currently, but they have a lovely shade range. I think they have 30 or so colors, which is pretty great. And they have quite a few that are darker than this one. So pretty, pretty, pretty good. I like it. So the last two things we have to talk about today are highlighters, obviously. So the first one I'm just gonna run right through because you guys have heard me talk about this 800 million times. And this is from Becca Cosmetics. It is Bronzed Amber. As you can see, it is a well-loved. I have never hit pan so deep on a highlighter. I had to go out and buy a backup because I love it just that much. But I won't go on and on because I think this has been at least in 2 other favorite videos because I love it. But as you know, I'm still loving it, so it's worthy to talk about. Now, the last highlighter is definitely new to my collection and from the drugstore. How much do we love that? So this is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in Molten Gold. This is it right here. This is such a beautiful highlighter. It's got a peachy gold kind of appearance. It's very highlighty, and it's very soft and very powdery. Well, maybe not you, but I was definitely not expecting it to be so soft to the touch, and it's not nearly as glittery as I intended or assumed it would be, which was a terrible assumption on my part. It is a wonderful highlighter. It is so buttery and creamy, and it glides on so well. Now, the only thing I will say about this highlighter, the only thing, is that it doesn't last as long as my Becca one. Like, my Becca highlighter I can put on in the morning and I am still glowing for the gods by the time I get home from work. This one, on the other hand, is not quite as durable. Definitely could stand a touch up by the end of the day. If I plan to go out after work, I'll bring it with and touch up. But it lasts a considerable amount of time. I mean, I am asking a lot out of a highlighter. I recognize this, but this is a decent, very good quality highlighter. It just may not be a 12-hour highlighter, which is reasonable. So I realize that I have lofty goals for a highlighter, but this one actually does pretty darn good. And it's from the drugstore. I can't remember how much it retails for, but Ulta very often has Maybelline products that buy one, get one free. So you know what to do. So there's that. I just have one unfavorite for the month, which is pretty unfortunate, but I've tried this a couple times and I can't seem to get it to work. So this is also from Maybelline, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Now, it's just this one in particular, and this is in the color Heroin. And it's a beautiful orange color, but what I would say, this was the original lip I was trying to put on today. That's how we ended up here. I cannot seem to make it work. It's not that it's patchy, but it's definitely not opaque. Now, I like the formula. I like how it feels. Actually, I have another one that I can't figure out for the life of me where it is. I have this one here as well. This is in the color Dreamer. Dreamer I like. It's a beautiful pink, baby pink color. I really like that one. So this one is Dreamer. And then this one is Heroin, but every time I put Heroin on the lips, like, I just can't seem to get it to work. Not to mention that it looks like it would be an orange, but when you put it on, it's more of a red color. I don't know. There's just something with it. I mean, I'll continue to play with it to see if I can get it to work, but it's almost more of a fuchsia orange. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not really sure, but either way, I love the formula of these when they are at least opaque, like the fiery pink one I have. That, forgive me, I can't think of what the color is, but I'll insert it down here. It's a beautiful color. It lasts all day. The formula is super comfortable. I don't feel all dried out and crusty. Like, it's a great formula, but for some reason, I just can't get this particular color to do right. So, what are you gonna do? I would say, overall, we got wins here. We have one that was not quite a win, close to a fail, but you know, we'll keep playing with it and pushing and see if we can make it work. My last and ultimate and most wonderful favorite is you guys. I am truly just overwhelmed by the love and the support and the encouragement that you guys have given me and all of your wonderful comments down below. I really, really, really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. I appreciate it so much more than you know. So thank you again. As we post this video, I'm still filming. I'm feeling okay. Things are going well, so I'm pretty excited. And yeah, that's about it. Those are all my favorite things, including all of you. So thank you so much. As always, I would love to see you in another video. I would love for you to maybe click my last video and check out what was going on over here. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely do so. I'll leave my little face right here and you can go ahead and click that and subscribe right away, because once again, when we get to 1,000, we're gonna have a giveaway. So as always, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video.